No matter how much I indulge into something that I like, it will never be enough. There's always another level to hit, just another. Always. You might be comfortable at a certain level for a while, and then after a while, reality is gonna hit. After a while, your body's gonna ask you to find more. You need more. You need more dopamine. You need more motivation. You need more result. Something within me has cursed me with that perspective. It has cursed me with that truth. No matter how much I know about the things that's helped me mentally, the people around me, as far as parents, people that are already stuck in their ways, it seems to go out one ear, out the other. They don't understand. All they see is the negative. All they see is what's in front of them. But yet they believe in faith. And faith is to believe in the unseen. It's to believe in the greater good, in the greater result, in the better future that you haven't seen yet, that you're quite not experiencing as of yet. But you might be in a space where you gotta believe that whatever you're going through, you'll be on the other end of it much better, in a much better situation, or at least in just a better situation than when you felt hopeless. Today, I didn't make up my bed. As you see, the bed behind me is not made up. I have my gym uniform on, my gym clothes. I'm about to head to the gym, but something told me I had to get on this mic. I've been feeling very low lately. I try not to let my family see it. I try not to let my friends see it. Part of it is me. Partly it's because of me. Partly it's because I over expect things from myself. I never expect from other people too much, because that carries a bigger weight. A weight that I cannot control. I cannot control what other people do, what other people say. Especially when they're not in my presence. So in this beautiful month of February, I understand that is something that I have to let go. This video has no particular topic, but I had to just release this out of my spirit. There's a lot going on. A wise man once said that if you're grateful for what you have, then you have everything that you need. If you're grateful for what you have, then you have everything that you need. That sounds good. What if you want more? What if you keep wanting more? What if you just have an unwavering appetite, an unwavering ambition? And you might just be chilling. You might just be lazy for the day. You might just be, let me get on this game with my friends and just kick shit for a couple days. But you're so used to doing something productive. I work out 5 days a week. Something that not many people would believe that they could achieve. 5 hard days a week I work out. So when I tell people this, they seem to be in awe. At least the average person. The average person is in shock and awe that I work out so much a week. and I go to work. But in this body, even though I work out 5 days a week, yeah, that's something to be proud of. But after achieving that, there's other portions in my life where I'm not too proud of, to be honest. Is that ungratefulness? Is that me being ungrateful? Who knows? That's a question that I have to deal with day to day in this mind of mine. I'm just not satisfied. There's certain things I love, there's certain people that I love. I love these people. But it don't matter how much I love them. If I'm not satisfied with where I'm at or what I'm doing, even though somebody might be like, look how disciplined you are, look how smart you are, look how capable you are. If I don't feel like I'm capable, if I don't feel like I'm smart enough, if I don't feel like I'm fit enough, if I don't feel like I'm this enough, that enough, there's a long road to being satisfied. Hopefully, that road actually leads to an end. But the way how my mind works and just the way how I've been working just this whole time, I don't know if that's completely true. I don't know if there's an end of that road. I think the road is decided on whenever I feel like, okay, that's enough. We got enough. Let's keep it going. Or let's stick with this and let's be content. There's something within me that doesn't allow that. You see, before I got on this mic, I haven't been super consistent with posting these episodes or putting out these episodes. Before I got on this mic for this, I think this is the second episode of the year. So I haven't been consistent at all. At least not to my level. I've been consistent with going to the gym. I've been consistent with being organized in many other ways of my life. I've been consistent with communicating with close friends. I've been consistent with keeping up the household. I've been consistent in all that. But before I got on this mic, I felt low. And then once I got on it, my spirit got higher. Maybe I am supposed to be talking on this mic. I don't know. The overindulgence of other things has caused a low frequency to happen within me. Once I got back on this, my frequency became higher. I didn't sleep too good last night. It is rare that I sleep too good any night. Do I spill that on my loved ones so they could feel away? Nah. That's something I gotta deal with. That's a mathematical equation I gotta solve. And maybe I'm close to solving it. Overindulgence, dopamine. When I don't get too many spikes of that throughout the week, when I'm undersatisfied with what I'm doing or undersatisfied with my hobbies, undersatisfied with my productivity, I tend to overindulge into pleasures that I don't need to be indulging in. They're not fulfilling. Pleasures aren't fulfilling. External pleasures aren't fulfilling. Energy to energy pleasures are fulfilling. Having great conversations with people is fulfilling. When I finish recording this and head straight to the gym, when I come back, there will be some type of fulfillment. I think I'm a little too hard on myself. And I don't know where that comes from. I don't know if I'm supposed to be like that. I don't know. But no matter how much I try to change that thing, that habit, it never seems to work. Whatever pressure that I put on myself, until I meet that potential because of that pressure, it will never leave. Ever leave. No matter what I do. Without movement, without constant motion, without finally giving up the things that I can't control. Something I've been struggling with for years since I learned that concept. It's something that one day I'll master that technique. Being able to just let go of the things I can't control. I'm about halfway there. When it comes to people that I love, though, it gets a little harder. It gets a little harder. I must say. Listen, since I can't control what other people do, I only can control what I do afterwards, but never speak on the things that I fear that they do. Or they might do, or doing behind closed doors. Or doing in open doors. Who knows, man? Just something that they're doing that I'm not there for. I can't use no more of my brain power to try to manipulate whatever they might do and try to stop it with my Professor X thinking I could stop them. I can't stop them. I can only move how I want to move and control how I move. When I speak to people, I can only influence. I can't control. I try to tell my mama about changing her perspective, because once you change your perspective, miracles happen. I try to change her perspective. She doesn't want to change her perspective because she don't know the power of it. The power of changing your perspective. Something that I speak about all the time. So I came to the realization that I can't help her. There's nothing I could do to help her. There's nothing I could do, or there's nothing I could say to help her. There's nothing I could say that's going to change her mind. Even if something big happens for me, when something big happens for me, that changes my life, because I understand that concept of perspective, and changing your negative perspectives causes miracles to happen, and miracles has happened thousands of times in my life since I've learned that concept. When something negative happens with her, she's not gonna get it, because she's gonna revert back to the old perspective, the old negative talking, the old negative thinking. But what people don't understand is you gotta consistently keep the faith. You gotta consistently keep the faith. Even through the fire, you gotta keep the faith. Even through the negative thought, you just gotta observe the negative thought and keep walking forward. Even when, or if, what you've been believing in on the positive side hasn't happened yet, you gotta just keep. You gotta just keep. And then eventually your body will start to move in a positive frequency. Even if you interact with people that are negative, which for some reason, something that you can't really escape, because that's the balance of life, is negative and positive. If you think you're going to be around positive people all the time and you're a positive person, you are sadly mistaken. That's something that's off balanced. I mean, you could always attract only positive people, but thinking that you're just not going to be around anybody negative for the rest of your life unless you're living in a secluded area with nobody there. We have powers within us that we must control, and that we are constantly tested every day in society. We are tested every single day on our beliefs. How much do you believe that? Let's see. Oh yeah? Let's see. Every day is a test for me. Every day is an obstacle. I have good days. I have great days. I have excellent days. Then I have not so good days. And whatever in between that. My job is to understand, how do I get to being a good day every day? What parts of me do I overindulge in or indulge in? Every time when I overindulge, there's always a low period or low point. So I gotta find a balance in between that. I must challenge myself. Right now, I'm playing a game called Tekken 8, and it's a fighting game, right? So it's extremely challenging to be good at that game. Having a good fighting game for me is like having a good cigar. It's like having a good pair of running shoes. It's like having your favorite juice in the fridge. It's something that you could reach in, grab, take a sip of, take a drink of, and have that dopamine hit. The world is ran by dopamine. Whatever doesn't fulfill our dopamine, our top level dopamine every day, will reach lows. So for me, I gotta always find that balance within me. I gotta be selfish this year, 2024. I gotta be very selfish. When I try to help others, they don't listen. So guess what? I can't give you no more advice. When people have their issues or their problems and I don't get invited to help them, guess what? Ain't nothing I can do about that. It's obviously not my business. That's something I gotta let go of, not take personal. Taking that personal gives it too much power over my thinking, in which I gotta use my brain power to focus on other things. I can't focus on what somebody else doesn't want to do, or doesn't want to reveal, or doesn't want to for my behalf. That's selfish. I too must be selfish. I too must protect my energy ruthlessly. Because I need it. I needed to serve. I needed to continue to grow. I needed to continue being me every day when I talk to the people that I love. They must continue to see me. I must always remain a pillar in my family. Always. That was another Think Pieces and Conversations, man. I don't know the title of this video as of yet until I watch the recording. I don't even know if this is coming out, but this is something that I just had to release out of my spirit. I don't have a therapist. This is my therapist. Adolf out.